Unfortunately, money is one of the top reasons married couples get divorced. Don't put yourself through all that heartache if you don't have to. This episode will guide you through several tips to have a comfortable financial well-being and identify topics that you should address with that special someone before you start sharing your finances. Hello and welcome to Rockstar Manager. I'm Dr. K, the management professor, and this episode is all about financial topics to address with your partner. First, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button down below, and also hit the notifications button so you'll see each time I post a new video. While you are doing that, full disclosure, I am not a financial advisor, but I do teach a personal finance course at my university, and I've taught financial courses at women's shelters. All right, let's get started. The first topic to discuss is salary. This isn't a discussion about how much either of you makes, although that should be fully transparent, but the question is, are you willing to live off one salary? If you can do that from the beginning, you will create quite a nice nest egg for yourselves. This will also set you up for success if one of you loses a job or if one wants to stay home and raise children. Are you both okay with one salary, or do you expect two? The next topic requires some discipline. Obviously, we know that we don't want to spend more money than we bring in, but what if we made an effort to live well below our means? You focus solely, at least for a short period of time, on paying for what you need, not buying things you want. Is this something everyone would enjoy? If not, how important is it for you to build wealth? You should talk with your partner also about your financial goals and any financial concerns you have. Having this open, honest conversation sooner than later will help establish a healthy relationship. This also includes sharing any significant debt that you have or spending habits that would be surprising later down the road. Not being upfront about such issues can cause a significant loss of trust. Each of you should focus on maxing out your individual retirement accounts, an IRA. At a minimum, each of you should set up a Roth IRA. If you have the opportunity to take advantage of a company match, definitely do it. This is a chance to coordinate employee benefits so you don't duplicate efforts and waste any money. If you earned it, do your best to keep it in your pocket. And if the company's matching, kudos to doubling that money. How do you feel about checking one another's credit history? You really should find out about one another's credit score. It will ensure that what you heard from one another is accurate and help align expectations about paying bills. If you have a subpar score, you don't want to add that person as an authorized user on your account because then your credit score will get dinged. How do each of you feel about living debt-free? How much effort will you make to get there if you're both passionate about it? What happens if one of you is saving and the other is semi-saving? Who will manage the day-to-day finances? You need to make sure you can identify who between the two of you. How will that look when a large credit card bill comes in that wasn't previously discussed or accounted for? What if there are other similar surprises? How will you handle it, and what expectations will you set up front for one another? Will you have two separate accounts and a joint account? How open do you expect to be with one another? What happens if one person spends and nearly runs out of money? Can he or she borrow from the other person or the joint account? If that answer is it depends, what does it depend on? Have those expectations laid out up front and agreed upon. Lastly, how will you manage life insurance? What if there are children from a prior marriage? All of this stuff should be worked out prior to merging finances and especially prior to getting married. If the two of you if you're not on the same page when it comes to handling your finances, then this is a possibility that there's a likelihood for significant arguments down the road around money unless you can align and demonstrate that over a period of time. Hopefully you have a better grasp of some of the financial questions to discuss with your partner. If you're interested in learning more about related managerial topics, you can find my book, Rockstar Manager, From Theory to Practice at Barnes & Noble, or read Garmin and Forg's Personal Finance. Thanks for your time, be your best you, and be a rockstar manager.